Hilton Head Town Manager Steve Riley on an extended and much-deserved vacation. Assistant Town Manager Josh Gruber, nice enough to join us. Josh, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for having me today.
Well, great to have you here. We got a lot on the table for the county as we head, or for the city as we head into the fall. The law enforcement fee, the town has taken out an ad in the paper now. You're really kind of pushing your side in what looks like something that's still, as far as we know, headed to court?
At this point, yes, unfortunately, although we're certainly hopeful that at some point in time we can reach a resolution to avoid that. But unfortunately, we need to make sure that we're protecting Hilton Head Island residents, and so that's at least at this point a necessary action that we're having to take.
Okay. Website for folks to get more information has now been created, at least more information on your side of things. Tell me about it.
So folks can go to www.wealreadypay.org. And obviously,
nobody had that one already?
They didn't.
Wow, that's
surprisingly.
Good. Yeah.
But obviously, it kind of shows the position that we're approaching this from, in that Hilton Head Island residents pay a substantial amount in property taxes annually to the county. And we believe that the sheriff's law enforcement services, which we believe to be absolutely exceptional and meet all of the needs that we have, but we believe that those services should be paid for out of the funding that is provided to the county from those property taxes.
Okay. Now, we already pay or paid?
Pay. We already pay.
We already pay. P-A-Y. All right. We got that part. .org. Get that part right.
That's correct.
Celebration Park has got to be getting pretty close to being ready.
It is. We're kind of hitting that last final stretch. Obviously, with weather delays and things like that, it kind of moves a little bit. But for those of you that have been driving by through the Pope Avenue corridor there, you see that there's a lot of vertical construction that's going on, the restroom facilities, the infrastructure, the children's center, all of that's coming along really, really well. We're likely to have a soft opening sometime here in the next month or two.
Okay.
Unfortunately, given the COVID-19 pandemic that's still going on, we're reluctant to have some kind of real organized ribbon cutting ceremony. Hopefully, if conditions are right at some point in time in the near future, we'll be able to do that so that we can celebrate this with the community. But ultimately, once it's ready and available for public use, we don't want to deny people access to it. So we'll make it available to them, but we won't be able to really celebrate it until sometime in the future.
There we go. And then it will be Celebration Park. Talking corridors, you mentioned the Pope Avenue corridor. Let's talk about the 278 corridor. Progress on that. You all have received at the town a presentation from the Department of Transportation?
Correct. A couple weeks ago, they gave a presentation to town council on kind of the next step in the evaluation process. This really looked at the intersections that go through that corridor once you're on the island itself, and there's a number of different options they're exploring. Bottom line is the options that they're exploring would make the corridor more efficient and safer for folks to go through. But as far as which option that they're going with at this point, they still haven't narrowed that down, but they do at least have a couple that are under consideration. Our understanding is that they're going to be moving forward to try and identify a preferred alternative that would include the route for the path and all of those intersections sometime here in early January.
And maybe a third-party engineering firm at least is being suggested?
Absolutely. We're in discussions with that right now with the county. We understand that they're going to take up a discussion of that this afternoon. But with a project of this size and of this scope, we do believe it's appropriate to have an outside party to come in and look at the data, look at the processes, and make sure that the path that we're going down is either the right path, or if we need to go in a different direction, there's that opportunity too as well. But we believe the timing's right to go ahead and take that analysis.
All right. Still in the hopper. We'll talk about it next time. A parking study is about to be completed for the area around Coligny. And, well, we need to get this done before the end of the month. We mentioned it in the news part of our show. Fill out that census form. You can do it online, right?
Absolutely. You can do it online, by mail, or over the phone. So there's multiple ways in which you can reach out. And for those of you that have done it, you already know it really only takes a couple of minutes. So it's really not a whole lot of time out of your day to do it. They don't ask for any information outside of what they need to know who you are and where you live. And our numbers have been historically low up until this point, and we risk losing a lot of federal funding if we can't get those up to where we believe they need to be.
All right. No pain involved. Thanks so much, Josh. Assistant Town Manager Josh Gruber. Up next, the state's public schools, still more than a week away from maybe opening their football season. Private schools already a month into theirs.